Hi, are you ready for this? I'm going to teach you an immediate release technique that you can practice anytime you are feeling a sensation that is uncomfortable. Anything that comes up, you feel the butterflies in your stomach, that fear and anxiety, you feel sadness or heaviness on your chest, or your mind feels scattered. This is a great technique to use. So the first thing you're going to do is identify how it is that you're feeling. So maybe you might be feeling fear. I'm feeling fear. I'm feeling anxious about something that I have to do today. So identify what it is that you're feeling. And I'm going to have you do this with me. So plug something into this statement. And while we do this video, I want you to be doing all of the things that I'm going to be showing you. So choosing the fear, whatever it is for you, plug it into this statement. I trade in my fear for what? So choose something that you would rather have instead of that fear. So for me, when I feel fear, I'd rather have calmness and peace. So choose a word or two that you want to plug into that sentence. I trade in my emotion I'm experiencing now for something else. Okay, so once you have that ready, we're going to be repeating that over and over again. Now we're going to be adding a bunch of different body learning experiences. So the first thing we're going to be doing is tapping. And tapping, we're tapping on the meridian points that help move the energy. These points are like pressure points that are connected to our energy system and throughout all of our organs. So I'm going to be showing you where to tap. I usually just take my 2 fingers and lightly tap on those areas, just lightly tap. And so we're going to do repeating the sentence, tapping, and the third thing we're going to be doing is moving our eyes back and forth in a zigzag pattern. So if you choose 2 points in the room wide enough so that your eyes can travel back and forth. So watch my eyes here. I'm just moving them back and forth. And if you pick 2 points, sometimes it's easier to kind of track. But what this is doing is it's getting left brain and right brain communicating. Sometimes if we're in anxiety, we might be stuck in our left brain. And it's telling us all the things we have to get done, and we start feeling anxiety. Or sometimes we might be too much in our right brain where we feel really scattered and we feel like we need more structure. So when you get moving your eyes back and forth across the hemispheres of your brain, you're getting the right brain and left brain talking, and that helps kind of calm things down. In fact, if you ever feel really emotional or you find somebody that's maybe having a panic attack, that is a great technique you can use. Just getting somebody to move their eyes back and forth, it can help calm people down. So we're going to be moving our eyes back and forth, tapping and repeating. And if you want to add a little something, you can stay here just back and forth, kind of at eye level, or you can also zigzag down. You zigzag down and you zigzag up. What this is doing is just opening up more possibilities for this trade of emotions to happen. So in any situation, you can choose one or the other or all 3. Try all 3 of them, see how you feel. So before we start this, I want you to, on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the most you can experience, 1 being I'm not experiencing at all, the emotion that you chose, what is it on that scale from 1 to 10? 10 being the most, 1 being the I'm not feeling it at all. You got your number? Okay, let's just make note of that. So begin repeating your sentence. I trade in my blank for what you would trade it in for. And with your 2 fingers, begin tapping right between your eyebrows, just kind of right here, okay? And start your eyes going back and forth. So back and forth as fast as you can go and as far as you can go. Okay, now repeat after me while you're tapping and moving your eyes. I trade in my for, you plug it in, and you'll just keep repeating that. Okay, good. Just keep repeating it over. I trade in my blank for blank. I trade in my for. Good. Okay. Next place you're going to be tapping is on your temples on both sides. Okay, keep those eyes moving. Keep that sentence repeating. I trade in my. Good. You want to repeat that about 2 or 3 times or more if you'd like. Okay, now you're tapping here on your cheekbones, just right underneath your eyes. Moving your eyes back and forth. I trade in my. Good. Good. Now you're tapping here. One hand is above your lip and one is on your chin. Tapping. Moving those eyes. I trade in my. At this point, to clear the energy, just shut your eyes tight and then open them up. And tight and open them back up. Tight, open them up, and you're going to take deep, deep breath. Just gathering up all of that and release it. Just let it all out. One more deep breath. And release it. One more deep breath. And let out any sound that needs to come out. Good. Okay, the next place we're tapping is here, just kind of along our collarbones. And get those eyes moving back and forth. If you're zigzagging, continue to zigzag back down and back up while repeating your statement. Great. Now you're going to tap under your arms, kind of just below your armpits. You could do it this way or this way, whatever's comfortable. Zigzagging those eyes. Repeat those statements. Great. Okay, the next place you're going to tap, you're just going to bring those palms together. You're tapping along the outside edge of the palm. Call this the karate chop. Get those eyes moving. Great. Now at this point, if you feel a kind of a buildup of energy, you can take those deep breaths. You can shut your eyes tight and open 3 times. Take 3 deep breaths if you want. Or you can keep going. You just check in with your body, see how it feels. You can breathe and shut your eyes tight after every tapping place. You just see what feels right for you. The next place you're going to tap is between your pinky and your ring finger on this part of your palm. So you're just tapping, moving your eyes. I trade in my. Good. Okay, now on the other palm. Just here. Eyes moving. Okay, great. Let's all shut our eyes tight, open, tight, open, tight, open. Take a big deep breath in. Think of gathering that energy out and let it out. Deep breath in. Gather it all out. Just take a deep breath in. Push your belly out. Fill that belly full of air. Good. Good. Now you're going to rub in a clockwise circle over your heart and repeat this statement. Even though I have experienced fear or whatever it is, I totally love and accept myself anyways. Keep repeating. Okay, repeat again. Even though I have experienced, I totally love and accept myself anyways. Good, one more time. Even though I've experienced, I totally love and accept myself anyways. Okay, great. Now check in with your body. Check and put on a scale from 1 to 10 where that emotion is that we started out with. Just sense in your body. What number on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the most. So if it went down, great. If it didn't go down, continue tapping and doing this. And maybe you might want to breathe a little bit more to move that energy through. If you feel just a little bit dizzy after you do it, just put your fingertips together like this, and you're going to touch the tip of your tongue at the roof of your mouth, just behind your teeth, like this. And just hold that pose for a second. That's a grounding position. So sometimes, you might feel a little dizzy, and just do that pose for a few seconds afterwards. You can also tap on your head or pull on your ears, but most of the time you'll notice a nice relief from that emotion, a decrease. And then you better be watching for that thing that you traded it in for, because it will show up for you. So enjoy the immediate release technique.